Today we're going to talk about feather alternatives. Other options. I have 3 different things of craft store options. These come from like Michaels or Joann fabrics, rest in peace. They're supposed to look like pampas grass that you would put in a floral arrangement. These are thick threads, like bristly, like, I don't know, soft bristle like threads attached to a wire. And then they're wrapped in floral tape. So we've got these. I got a couple of blue ones. They do get a little janky at the bottom. You can see they get a little frayed, but that's kind of a natural look. And then I've got this. This is probably the one from Joann fabric. There we go. But it's the same basic thing inside this. So these are stiffer because they haven't been, out and exposed.
Lots of great colors.
Lots of great colors. You'll have to watch seasonally for the color that you are hunting for. This bloom thing was about $5.99, so just about $6. I don't remember how much this one was. It might have been super cheap. You can see the fraying at the bottom, and you'd have to layer lots of these to create a fan type look. I would suggest using these unless you're made of money and you you might be, and that's great for you. You can put these on a stave for some, feather fan, do some feather fan action. Like, could add something like this at the tip. That's not the made of money version, because you'd just be using like 1 or 2 at the tip of something like this. There we go. If you wanted to make a fan out of these, it's going to cost you a lot of money so that you get the coverage that you would get from a wider ostrich feather type solution.
Yeah. When they pop up in your store, ask, when did the seasons change? When will these be on sale?
Yes.
Because when they change the seasons, they give pretty steep discounts on the floral. You have to be ready to come in and sweep it up and
clear everything out, and then go store to store to get enough of it.
Yeah.
If you want to make a fan. But this is something that you could use. In the beginning, I talked about layering. You could layer this to support something else. You could put this on top of something else so that it has feathers on top. Let's see. Put it on top of, I'm going to wind up with some fake feathers on the floor. So I could put this on top of these for just a little extra something, give it a little more interest. I could layer a couple of them on top of the white if I wanted to just have a white base and something else on top. Layering is cool. You might see like peacock feathers or vegan peacock feathers on top of ostrich looking feathers so that there's extra visual interest. And it's absolutely okay to layer stuff like that.
That is what those look like. Peacock feathers without the little eye on the top.
Yeah. And you could make an eye.
Yeah.
Like you could print on fabric with a Cricut.
Oh, sure.
Or, well, not necessarily print with the Cricut. You print on your printer, you cut it on the Cricut so that you can attach a little eye
up at the top.
At the top. And if it's glued to a stave on top of fake ostrich feathers, then that would brace it. Like you'd have something to glue to. So these are cool. I'm going to suggest if you take them apart, if you remove this floral tape, exercise caution. I seem to recall a social media post by someone who took the tape off something like this and then they wound up with a respiratory illness. Not a long-term respiratory like, oh no, I no longer have lungs. It could have been other factors, but I'm sure the dried glue and any debris from the manufacturing plant that could have been exposed when peeling it off willy-nilly would have exacerbated things if they were already dealing with, you know, a potential cold or anything. It was a little more, like they still had their lungs, but it seemed to be a little more severe than just, oh, I got a cold. Protect yourself. This isn't worth it. This is not worth losing your health. Make smart choices. Learn about the products that you're working with so that you can protect yourself in the long run.
Yeah. There's probably pointy wires under there too.
Oh, I'm sure there are pointy wires under there. So if you do clip, you can clip this. I'm sure that'll be fine. But if you decide to remove this tape, I suggest putting on an N95 mask. Eye protection, if you wear glasses, you should be okay. But you might put on some goggles in case any debris gets knocked loose. You don't want to inhale that. And use caution around pets as well, because they don't like wearing N95 masks or glasses or goggles or anything like that. So take it outside to take it apart if you're taking it all the way apart. Consider gloves, wearing some kind of gloves to protect you if you're, you know, doing stuff with the wires. It's just important to be safe. But these do have a really nice look. I would use them in a headdress. I would use them on a samba harness. I would consider using them as an embellishment on a fan. I don't know that I'd make a full fan out of them. You could also use something like pampas grass, which, I mean, it looks kind of like this, but it's a natural growing thing. Problem with natural things is that they can decompose over time. And I'm not sure that you would get the same kind of flow. Also, pampas grass kind of makes noise. It kind of, I mean, this makes a little noise. But there's a bristling sound. It is an option that's available to you. You can use it or not. Last option that I have for you is the SMYCKA. This is an Ikea foliage thing. These look like feathers. Some people like to put feathers in home decor. They have one color available, and I found these like just a couple weeks ago when I went to Ikea. Each spray is about $6. So to have enough of these to make something, you're going to be spending some money. These are shorter feathers, so if you wanted to make a fan, you'd have to do lots of layering, and you may have to have more staves in order to get the coverage that you'd like, unless you did a little fan. But they have really nice movement. So the wire goes to about here, which means the end is very floppy, but it does have a spine built into it. And then, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches at the end doesn't have the spine. So it does give a nice flop. It's made out of plastic, I believe, so it does move like plastic. Like it's a plastic thing. It's not quite as organic or lightweight as a feather. But you could make something with this. You could take floral spray paint or maybe regular spray paint to it to add some color, headdresses, layers on top of things. I'm waiting for one of those feathers to fall to the floor. Maybe a layer on here to add a little something else, or maybe extend it at the tip for more, if I want more flounce, something that could be done. Pretty easy to clean because they're plastic, so I would think you could just take them outside and hose them down if you don't put rhinestones on the spine. They look pretty good. You could make smaller format fans with them. Use them on bustles, use them on samba harnesses or collars, or, you know, you could even glue them to something like a corset or to like boots. If you wanted feathers on something like that, you could attach them. Nice movement, not quite there for a regular feather. I'm sure I've got a feather. Hold on a second here. So, regular feather. These are like super bouncy. but they'd be useful. They would be useful, and I would love to see someone else, not me, make a feather fan out of these and share how they like the experience, how they like the way they operate as fans. They're pretty cool, but I wouldn't use them for a fan, a big fancy fan. You can use stuff like fake fur for some things, or you can knit with that eyelash yarn to make some things that look kind of feathery for trims and such. There are other things that you can play with. And I would love to know what you've used as a feather alternative, so you can share those with me in the comments. If there are any creators that I should be watching out for who are developing super cool things, like the Ukrainian Elena that Mr. Snapper found, share that with me. I would love to know more, because I do think there are some great opportunities to develop even cooler solutions out there that might be more cost effective and may align with people's values a little bit more than using some of these natural things. Remember, if you aren't using something that is natural and organic, then there is the other side, and maybe creating waste that takes longer to break down. Whatever you're okay with, rock on. That's all I have for you today. Please be sure to like, subscribe, boop that bell for notifications. Thanks so much to my patrons. I love you all, and you will see me next time. Bye.